Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be looking at the new cards from Soul Burning Volcano. This set is a pretty, well, the set is completely incredible for common charity in general, but I think we're gonna cover this one first because Battlin Boxer unfortunately is likely not going to be very good. Battlin Boxer is again a very cool and interesting deck in hat format. That's the deck I play in hat format, and additionally, it's also very interesting in limited formats. But we don't have lead yoke here, so there's really nothing this deck does different from other decks other than jolt counter access, if you want to even consider that. But hey, might as well build it if you can. So we're on 3 glass draw. You can send this off head geared to pick up a monster from your grave and add it to your hand. A Battlin Boxer monster to be exact. This card is fine. It's just a 4, and it's one of the only ones that actually does something. Switch hitter. This is probably the best one, I think. You can on summon. You can target a Battlin Boxer in grave and summon it back. Decent card. It's a good top deck at least. Colonel on C string. You play this in Hero already. When this card is normal summoned, you special summon 2 level 4 lower warriors with different names from your hand to defense position. Essentially, what this does is just in Hero, you get to actually flex this into Strato searches and mask change. All it does here, or Shadow Mist into mask change, but all it does here is just summon more Battlin Boxers from hand. 3 Spar summons itself from hand to control Battlin Boxer, and the 3 Headgeared, which bins a glass draw, and 3 Veil, which is a hand trap. Only if they attack you. It's like a dual links hand trap. 1 copy of Reinforcement of the Army, usually picking up either a Switch Hitter or Colonel. 3 copies of Battlin Boxer Spirits. This is Call of. It's it's how should I put this? It's Monster Reborn for Battlin Boxers, but also you get to bin a card off the. You get to send a card from the top of your deck to the grave. This card is only okay, but it's good enough to play. Triple copies of Pot of Extravagance, super good when you're playing rank like generalized rank 4 decks like this. So it's basically just Pot of Greediness. Then we have the trap lineup. We have Triple Duster, Triple Torrential Tribute, Triple D Barrier. These are the normal traps that you're getting off of Trap Trick if you draw it. D Barrier is the best card in the deck. It's the way you're going to win most of your games, unfortunately. And then you all know Heavy Storm Duster is literally mandatory in a format where Trap Tricks is around, and Torrential Tribute is good versus basically everything, but it's also very good versus Salamangreat. And then 3 Jolt Counter. This is probably the quote-unquote reason to play the deck. Essentially, just in battle, when a spell trap or monster effect is activated, you can negate it and destroy it. This, it looks bad, but you can it's quite good versus burn very specifically, and it gives us a very good matchup against certain decks. Triple Redoer in the extra deck. Redoer is where you make generally turn 1. Add Ignister is for outing certain bosses. Tornado Dragon if you know you're up against a backward deck like Hero or Trap Tricks. Gandiva if you're up against a deck that is consistently special summoning level 4 or lower monsters. Say something like Trap Tricks, say something like Ninja, and then 3 Excalibur for getting damage. I'll do some quick test hands. All right, we got a pretty interesting hand. We're going to go start with a Rhoda. We're going to add the Colonel on C string from deck to hand. We're going to normal summon the Colonel on C string and activate its effect. That effect is going to allow us to special summon 2 monsters from our hand. We're going to use one of those pairs to go into Gandiva, and then we were going to set 2. This is an Omni Negate and the Heavy Storm Duster. Very, very, very okay end board. We're going to run that back. Looking at another decent hand, we're going to normal summon Glass Draw, special summon Spar, and then here, after summoning those 2, we can make another copy of Gandiva. And then we can set this. This is a D barrier to basically just floodgate your opponent out of the game if they're on something like 10. Wait, no, not 10. What decks is this floodgate? Kind of Lunalite. They can't make the fusions, so they can't kill you. Either way, let's do one last test hand. Hand is looking fine. We can go Colonel and C string, activate the effect, summon both the Colonel and the Spar. Here we are able to overlay both Colonels for another copy of Gandiva, and then set 2 spell traps. We already have the D barriers. This is either going to get a Heavy Storm Duster or Torrential Tribute. And I believe that is a pretty good showing of what this deck does. So with Hero, this board would be like a Shadow Mist and Dark and a like Mass Change. So you would have Dark Law plus a rank 4 instead of a random guy plus a rank 4. So this deck isn't very good, but it can be played if you so choose. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.